What's up, MMA fans? It's me again. I haven't been on here lately. Been busy doing shit. So, I would like to do a UFC Fight Night for tomorrow on Spike TV. Alright, let's start with our first fight of the night. It's going to be Steve Steinbias versus Ryan Jensen. I have Ryan Jensen down to win this fight. I just think Ryan is in better shape and has better cardio and is going to be able to last longer. And I also think that he has better MMA skills. So that's why I'm picking him. Next we got Tim McNeese versus Aaron Simpson. This one's kind of hard for me to predict. But I'm going to say Aaron's going to win this fight. I think Tim is just, I don't know, every time I see him fight, he's lacking effort, and he's just not doing well. And I think Aaron's going to win that fight. Alright, then we got Rob Kimmons versus Joe Vidapo, or however you pronounce that. I have Rob Kimmons down to win this fight. Just looking at his record, he's 21-4. That's a pretty good record. He's a wrestler. He's pretty good at wrestling. Heavy hands. Joe, not so much. Joe's more submission. He likes to do submissions and strike, but I don't think he has what it takes to beat Rob. Alright, then we've got here George Rivera versus Neeson Ostrownik. I'm going to say Neeson's going to win that fight. I think he's just got more experience, better MMA skills. Haven't really seen a lot out of George lately. Next we got Nick Katan versus Tim Herderer. I'm going to say Nick's going to win this fight. He's 7-0. He's got heavy hands, good wrestler. Tim is more of a stand-up guy. He can find that submission if he needs to, but I just don't think he's going to have a chance to get Nick into a submission. So I think Nick's going to win that fight. Next fight we got Brock Larson and Jesse Sanders. Now Brock Larson, as you know, has fought in the WC for a long time, and he just came over to the UFC. This will be his first fight in the UFC. Well, I think he might have fought in the UFC a long time ago, but this will definitely be his first fight in the UFC in a long time. I'll just put it that way. Brock Larson was my favorite fighter when he was in the WC. I really like him. He's got good wrestling skills. He's got good striking skills. He's just a big guy who you do not want to mess with. And definitely, I'm gonna say Brock's gonna win this fight. He's 25-2, great record, great experience, and Jesse, I wouldn't count him out. Jesse's got a pretty good record too. He's 21-4. Jesse's a little taller, but I think Brock's experience is going to get to Jesse. So I'm going to say Brock Larson is going to win that fight. So we got Ricardo Almeida versus Matt Horwich. I have Ricardo winning this fight. No particular reason why I chose him, just based on his record, and just really that's about it. I don't really know. I've never really seen these two guys. Next we got Gleison Tibula versus Jeremy Stevens. Now Gleison has got a lot of experience. He's 28-5, pretty good record too. But he's pretty small, and I know that doesn't really mean much when you're Clearly, Matt Serra proved that to us, that height doesn't mean anything. but I think that Jeremy has got better striking skills. And of course, matter of fact, Jeremy's smaller than Gleason, so it's going to be a little short people fight, which is cool. But I think Jeremy's going to win the fight because I think Jeremy's got way more better striking skills. And he's pretty good on the ground as well. So I'm going to say Jeremy is going to win this fight. Now, Jeremy's a fast learner, and he's had a lot of time to train. So I'm pretty sure Jeremy will win that fight. Okay, next we got Junie Browning versus Cole Miller. Now, as we all know, Jeremy is an asshole. We hate Jeremy. I hate him. I can't stand him. I want to see him get his ass kicked. But unfortunately, I have to say, Jeremy's gonna win. And this was a very hard prediction for me. Cole Miller, he's tall. He's got further distance, reach advantage. And he's also a good submissionist. But I don't know. I think Jeremy, if he's pumped up for this fight, I think Jeremy's going to be able to take it to the ground immediately, or he's going to be able to knock him out immediately. So one of those two. Jeremy, I'm going to say is going to win. I want him to win because I picked him, but I really want him to get his ass kicked because I hate him. And everybody hates this fucker. I hate this guy. He's an asshole. I think Dana White should kick his ass off because he's a fucking drunk. I hate him. Anyway, our next fight is Tyson Griffin versus Rafael Dos Anjos, or whatever the hell that is. I think Tyson's going to win this fight pretty easily. Tyson is a great striker. He's got the ability to become an MMA legend. And he's fought against pretty tough guys, and he knows what it takes to beat someone. So I'm going to say Tyson Griffin's going to win that fight. Next we got Ryan Bader versus Carmelo Marullo. I think Ryan's going to win this fight. Ryan's 9-0, pretty good record. Also a bigger guy, better on the ground, so I'm going to say he's going to win. Then we got a main event, Martin Kapeman versus Carlos Condit. I'm going to say Kapeman's going to win this fight. This was a really hard fight to predict. Very good fight. A fight that you want to see on the main card on a fight night. It's really going to be a good fight, though. I think it's going to be a good striking match. And it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be a good fight. That's for sure. But I'm gonna have to say Kapeman's gonna win this fight. So we'll see what happens. But those are my predictions for UFC Fight Night. So don't forget to watch it.